as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Good shit.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. It was a foot race and he won it.
It's selling me, bro. I'm surprised he made that throw.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Knowles will line up to...
Yeah, they made me switch stick on the wrong. It's all good.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Oh, my God!
He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception...
Good shit, bro.
House a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner
Good shit.
opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. With the catch, it's Punga. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The sack sets up an important third down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The back's got it. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a quick grab.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Moves left out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Slides a quick throw. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
You said what? I thought you was over the line. I ain't surprised they throw a flag on that.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Picks up the first and is still going. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end.
They wouldn't let me jump, Mo.
What a catch does get the foot down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's
I'm
game,
fucking right
not
there,
just
dog.
the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That should be crazy, man.
Receivers are bunched together. On the toss play, runner moving left. Fights through a tackle.
Look at this shit, Mo. But this game is fucking insane, dog. I'm right there in the fucking backfield, yo. You can't get hot, though. This NCAA.
First down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here.
Come fucking drive, dog. Make a fucking play.
Now it's third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The second down incompletion sets up third and inches. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Wow.
Accept that penalty, of course.
Wow. Okay. That's what they're doing.
And the Seminoles with first and 10 here. Handoff to the right side.
Sir, let's bring that back. See if we can get a fumble.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but
Let's see if we can get a fumble. Still keep running.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delayed.
You burn the timeout?
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback operating an empty set. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. The Seminoles will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this.
You couldn't get that to play before, though, bro. You had all that fucking time.
Come up with that sack for the D.
You had all that fucking time. You couldn't do that then.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense.
I'm surprised they let me catch the pick, bro. That nigga act like he can't react to nothing. He not sitting on nothing. I'm jumping on nothing. Fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck?
Because right now it's not working.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pitches to the back. We get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Great job by the
Oh my God! I wish the nigga that was on the quarterback got caught. I didn't even want to pitch it. The quarterback faster than the running back.
Open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action. Maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down.
Oh my God!
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the defense.
What is that? What kind of throw is that, Mo?
Deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Wow.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brings the interception.
They are holding the shit out of me, yo. They are holding the shit out of me, yo.
Monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my
if the
God,
head coach
2
watching
pick sixes.
that
They're
thought
giving
about
this nigga
giving
this
some
game, Mo.
emphasis
What
on
the
after
fuck?
that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Michigan offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left side.
Thank fucking God! Somebody let go! And they're playing with me! Fuck no!
Way to the house. Touchdown.
Oh man, yo! We gonna make me earn this shit! So I'm really a fucking dog and they're playing with me!
Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this biggest
What the
stage in the
fuck?
national championship. Both
Mo, we
these
might
teams
never play this game
win
again after this. I swear to God, Mo.
See who wins it.
The fuck is that, dog? You calm down, young. 2 pick sixes by me? Oh man, we giving the game away.
He's going to return return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
We know he wasn't going to give it to us, but they can't take it from us. Nah. We know he wasn't going to give it to us, but they cannot take it from us. What the fuck? 2 pick sixes by Nemo? Man, lock in and stay calm, yo.
And the Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Let's go down, bro. Let's go down.
Bring him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Spinning out of the tackle.
Kick the fucking legs!
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
I don't got no blazing running back this year. Losing my voice and shit.
They'll test the right side here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And now they'll try the running play off the left tackle. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Yeah, that was crazy. 14 and 19.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
This is a dumbass play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Got locked in.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get it down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Something got fucked up on that play.
Sideline is forced out of bounds.
Boy, there's great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
No drop right there.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense is still clicking.
Now this defense
Oh,
is
man,
caught up in all the wide receivers. They forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner being brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. This one goes
Who is 11, Mo?
That's a great
Real deal. Who is 11, bruh?
Your first level defenders.
He the best. He's the best fucking defensive player in the league.
Level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Didn't even
Second
touch
down
him on the
after that
block.
previous
Damn.
play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Oh, Lord.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. And it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had
said
a
what?
great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Punga. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Just trucks through the defender. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The offense will line up a chance for a
I put the onion on that throw.
Into the quarter.
I put the onion on that throw. Mama.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Heads out of bounds after a
What the hell was that? That's just NCAA being terrible. That was a terrible angle. Yeah, that's just NCAA being terrible.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now, number 11, a dog. He earned my respect. He a dog. He wants to sit on everything. Damn, I had this two right here the whole time I'm losing my voice.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
I love this fucking quarterback. Look at that. Get that shit there. Fuck. Bro, man, it took away my read, number one.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down.
Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Michigan.
What the fuck was they doing?
Take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That one moves the ball across the 35.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Oh my God, they're really fucking playing with me, dog. I see the RPO ski coming.
I'm not sure the quarterback
I'm
can
right,
strike the
young.
on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
At this point in the game, obvious situation, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Pass caught. Can he get in?
Niggas don't drop shit, bro.
Short of the end zone at the 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the
Niggas don't drop shit.
Preserve as much clock as possible. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to tie. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
I was praying you went for that. Oh my God, I was praying you went for 2.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it. And he pulls in the catch. And he steps out of bounds.
Good game, bro.
Couldn't quite get there.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the
Good game,
tackles,
bro.
get outside. They can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown.
I should never threw that ball. I didn't like it anyway.
To claim the lead here in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get
Yeah,
this
this
going.
Conway,
Such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Fuck, man. Ain't nothing I can do here. Should just took it the whole team,
We're
man.
looking for explosive plays right now.
Damn.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The ball falls to the ground. We have
Good game, bro.
the national champion. With the last team standing at the top.
So, I threw the game. I didn't have to do that dumb shit again.